Hey, what's up, guys? Big Green Flex here. Wait, there's some light on my face. Alright, fuck it. Excuse my language. Anyways, alright, here we go. I got a question about, eating and, like, how to eat a lot of carbs and just basically, I posted a video a while back when, I was like, how my eating was. I think I was eating like 350 grams of carbs a day or something like that. And this guy posted a comment asking like, or he said that he's bulking right now and he can only eat around like 150 grams of carbs, and after that he kind of gets just like, he can't really eat anymore. And he's asking me how I could eat 3 to 400 grams, and just what type of foods would be carb dense and things like that. Well, basically, what I'm going to tell you is that everyone is not like me. I'm the type of person, and you'll find that most bodybuilders are the type of people that love to eat. So, because we get to eat so much, we get to eat more than a typical person because, we're always working out and, burning a lot of calories, and our metabolism is always so high because of the muscle mass we have. So, you'll typically find that bodybuilders, even before they like start bodybuilding, are the type of person that love to eat. Now, what I'm going to say is, because I'm the type of person that loves to eat, me eating, 350, 400 grams of carbs a day, I was actually eating I was eating around 500 grams of carbs before too. That's not hard for me. I can sit down and have a really big meal and then 2, 3 hours later be starving just because of I love to eat. I'm a teenager, so everything kind of works in my favor so that I can eat a lot. But, when it really comes down to the foods, it's going to be hard because, when you're trying to build muscle or, lose fat, whatever you're trying to do, you want the carbs that you're eating to be, very, whole foods and things like that, like sweet potatoes and whole grain pastas and things like that. And those are the types of foods that you get big portions for very low amounts of carbs. And since you're having a problem with, eating a lot of foods like that, like high portions, I would say make sure that you are eating, every couple hours because most people, they eat like 3 or 4 meals a day and then they wonder why they're not getting any bigger. Well, you need to eat, 6 or 7 meals a day if you're bulking because your body needs nutrients, every 2 or 3 hours. And that'll help you raise your metabolism so that way after a while you'll actually be hungry after 2 or 3 hours. So if you're already doing that though, I would just recommend having your 6 meals, like your 6 regular meals that you're having for good whole foods, and then just have snacks in there, just like maybe have some Pop Tarts or maybe have like just what else, like I want to say chips, but I really wouldn't recommend that because they're really high in fat too. But just like things like Pop Tarts and like candy bars and things like that. So that way you're getting the carbs that you need and you're getting the amount of food and calories that you need, but you don't feel like you're stuffing yourself because you can have Pop Tarts. 2 Pop Tarts is 400 calories, like 70 to 80 grams of carbs, and they're just like two little things that are like that big. You don't really feel like you're eating that much, but yet you're getting all those carbs and calories. So I would recommend like throwing in those every now and then, or throwing in like a Hershey's bar or like a Snickers or something, or like Skittles, because if you eat more like sweet potatoes and brown rice and whole grain pasta, things like that, you're gonna get maybe like that big of a portion of pasta, but yet you're only going to get maybe like 40 grams of carbs out of that, just because of how much how whole nutrient those foods are. So I would just recommend really throwing in those fast digesting carbs. Like if you look at the twins videos, they say when they're bulking, they'll have their 6 whole meals, but on top of that they'll have like fast food or just like things like that, just to make sure they're getting enough carbs and calories for the day. So I'd really recommend that. And as far as like gaining fat goes, I mean, you really won't have to worry about it because as long as your calorie surplus isn't too high, if you're eating maybe like 300 calories over, you're not going to gain too much fat. Whether those calories come from sugar or fat or protein, it really doesn't matter. you're really not going to gain too much fat because it's still just 300 calories. Now, some studies show, like having that surplus being protein compared to it being carbs and stuff like that makes you gain more muscle. I really don't believe in that stuff. I just go by what works for me, and I notice that, whether I'm getting, 400 grams of carbs and 150 grams of protein compared to getting maybe like 300 grams of carbs and 250 grams of protein, either way, I'm still going to gain the size, and at the end of the day, I'm still going to get stronger and bigger. So I'd really just recommend throwing in fast digesting carbs and, cheat foods like that. And, yeah, that should really be it. Excuse me. But yeah, that's kind of surprising. I really don't meet much people that, don't like to eat. I mean, I guess because I'm a teenager, so everyone I know is like young, so they're usually hungry anyways. But I mean, most people that are, weightlifting and things like that do find it hard to not eat because they're always so hungry because of the muscle and working out and stuff. But yeah, just try the things I said, and hopefully, you'll be able to get everything that you need. But yeah, that's about it for if you got questions, hit me up on Facebook, hit me up on YouTube, and peace, guys.